Heyo everyone, and long-awaited update coming in. An update I planned to do right after that cloud had finished going up, which happened like... How long ago was it? Like last month or so, was it? Feels like it was last month anyway. But anyway, update time. So back around end of June, I believe it was, people may have seen a posting on Twitter, or a few tweets should I say, that I was going to retire from Let's Plays and streams, but that I was always open to return after a long-term break. I believe retire was definitely the wrong word to use here, an indefinite hiatus. Is that how you say it? Hiatus? Don't think it is, but whatever. That would be the more correct term to use here, and I definitely should have used that. Because, well, I'll go to the reasons a little later, but as regards to why I have retired or took a long time off is because lots of things have happened over the year for me, and I just gotten so down that I couldn't enjoy doing Let's Plays in general anymore, and it ended up me not doing streams either. And I also seem to get ill quite a bit with guarding colds and sore throats. I seem to just be weak to them, I just always get them in the recent times, so that's me played a factor into I wouldn't do anything on the weekend, so I'd end up just wasting my voice recovering. And I could go on and go on, but I'm not going to go into any more regards to why I did that. But anyway, I do admit as the months went by I have missed doing streams and Let's Plays. And I think, with all that negative out the way, that with the good news that you all could probably think of what's happening here, I'm not retired, and I am going to do a return. Yeah, whatever. For my long hiatus. And I will be doing some streams again shortly, as currently I'm going to be off for over 2 weeks in a few days. I just got to work a few more days after this weekend, and then I'm just off for a long period of time, with all the time in the world near enough to just do some streams and just do things in general. So with how things go, I probably will end up returning at some point. Wait, that makes no sense. Let me reword that. So yeah, depending how well these streams would go, if they go like super well, then I will start making a return and get back into it. And so with all that said, at some point next week, once I've finished my work, I'll be doing some... Probably not going to do it exactly like this, but something like one stream a day, maybe? Whether it be 1 to 3 hours, who knows? Or maybe I'll end up doing a day of complete lots of stream. Who knows? I've got plenty of time, so I just need to keep an eye on the time, of course, and so I don't actually, you know, forget to cook food and such. But yeah, I will probably try and do that, assuming I don't fall ill. I shouldn't do, but you never know with how things go on. You never want to be ill, and then it suddenly happens. So basically, I asked my 3 friends to pick about up to I gave them about 30 games to choose from, and I gave them to choose up to 5 games, and I got back 11 games, believe it or not. So 3 of these 11 games actually got 2 votes. So 2 friends decided they seem to have agreed. They didn't know they were all doing this in terms of picking the same games as the others and whatever. They had no idea. I even asked them, the others. But anyway, the 3 games in general are Kuon by From Software on the PS2, Metro 2033 Redux, so basically the redone version of the original game of Metro 2033 based on the book, which I do recommend. And then there's White Day, a labyrinth named School. Now, I am sort of deciding between Metro and White Day, of which I will do first, but these 3 are probably the games I will be streaming for the weeks off. Assuming that everything's all fine, there's no technical issues. Currently I've been testing Metro and so far I managed to get it running fine. But I'm always going to do a few more tests just before I go live, so to speak. So, and also regarding Metro, I'm thinking of adding, like, talking about what's happened in the book as I advance in the game, since they share the same plot with some differences, of course, before it starts doing lots of different things, which of course will lead to spoilers of the book. But since I've read the book, I thought it'd be an interesting way to compare the book to the game in terms of what happens in the story. So if anyone likes that idea, feel free to let me know and I will definitely do that. But I thought it'd be something really interesting just to let everyone... It gives me something completely different to talk about at the same time while playing the game. And anyway, I will do another update video after the holiday streams. Just to announce that, yep, I'm 100% going to be back and it's not just a one-off, or if I'm just going to go away again for a while. But regardless, if I do return, it would be on a much lighter schedule to compare to what I usually do. So it'll probably be like one stream a week maybe? I don't know, we'll find out. Well, I'll think about it and add all the details onto the next update video. And one last thing to note before I forget, which I have forgotten quite a few times, I had to actually write it down that I did this. I had a Discord server, which was advertised on my Twitch, and I believe I've added it onto every single YouTube video, and I've now deleted it. So yeah, sorry if anyone was interested in it, but it wasn't really being used by anyone, and I personally wasn't even looking at it that much myself, so I wasn't keeping it up to date or anything. But regardless, then since I've got like hundreds of videos of that on YouTube, it's very hard to just, you know, delete the link. So for the moment, if you click on the video, you may notice the Discord thing there, and it's gonna stay there for a little while. I may eventually go through the hassle of deleting it all, but it would take me a long time, and I'm just not in the mood to do that, really. And but on the off chance that a lot of people start requesting it, I may just make a new Discord server for it, if anyone's interested. But anyway, I seem to always ramble on with these videos, so with all that said and done, I hope everyone has been having a glorious time, and I hope to see you all again soon. Ta-da!